Hello and welcome back to the Watford Way, and a happy new year to all of you watching this video today, and a happy new year to the Watford squad, Valérien Ismaël and everyone associated with Watford Football Club as well. And I have to say, what a way to start 2024. What an exciting match to watch, for a variety of reasons. Some bad defending, also some great goals that were scored by both teams actually. I thought Plymouth were excellent going forward, especially Morgan Whittaker, who I was very, very impressed with indeed. I actually feel like if we had Morgan Whittaker in our team today, we probably would have gone and won the game quite comfortably, but I'll talk about that in just a moment. But first, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel by clicking the button down below. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the comments section down below as well. And who are you looking to sign in the January transfer window? Let me know. But yeah, an exhilarating game to watch today. The first game of 2024. Number one, Watford are still currently unbeaten in this calendar year. We're unbeaten in 2024, which is fantastic news. Of course, I'm joking. We've only played one game. But yeah, you know, what a game it was. Edu Kayembe, Ismaël Kone and Ryan Andrews all scoring for Watford. Obviously, Edu Kayembe is going off to AFCON with the Congo. So he scored his final goal in his final Watford appearance before AFCON. And I thought he had a fantastic game, Edu Kayembe, showcasing really his entire skill set today, his dribbling ability, his ball carrying ability, and his scoring ability as well. And I felt like last season he was underutilised in them forward areas. He was almost being played as more of a defensive midfielder last season under the likes of Slaven Bilic and Chris Wilder, whereas Valérien Ismaël has kind of unleashed him further up the pitch. And is certainly showing his qualities at the moment. So a fantastic finish by Edu Kayembe. And yeah, he had a great performance today. The second goal for Watford come by Ismaël Kone. A fantastic curling strike into the top left corner of the goal, or the keeper's top left, I should say. It was in the top right as we watched it on the TV. And again, with Ismaël Kone, he's growing into the season so far as a Canadian international, only 21 years of age, made his professional football debut only last year. And he has a load of potential, especially I think him in a more advanced position like Edu Kayembe is where he really flourishes. And we've seen that with the goals he's scored so far this season. Another great strike from Ismaël Kone today. And he just gets better and better. And I was actually quite frustrated in the second half when Valérien Ismaël substituted him off, because I thought he was having a great game. Same with Edu Kayembe as well. Both Kone and Kayembe were substituted in the second half. Maybe due to fitness reasons, or because obviously Kayembe is going up to AFCON. Maybe Valérien Ismaël wanted to protect him for that potentially, but I see no reason why Kone should have been taken off today, because again, I thought he had a exceptional performance. And then once again, talking about another exceptional performance, it was Ryan Andrews to me, who in the past couple of games defensively hadn't looked as good, and actually defensively today he wasn't fantastic. But I think with Ryan Andrews, what you get is going forward is so fast. I mean, he's one of the fastest Watford players I've seen in quite a long time, especially for a defensive player as well. Reminds me a little bit of Trent Alexander-Arnold in terms of bombing down that right flank and whipping crosses in. Obviously, I'm not comparing them in terms of quality, but that's kind of the vibe I get from him. And what a classy finish from Ryan Andrews today, kind of dinking it over the keeper with the side of his foot. It was a fantastic finish to equalise the game at that point. And I was hoping Watford would then continue on to go and get the 3 points, because when Ryan Andrews equalised, of course, that brought the game to 3-3. And yeah, maybe the Watford players expended all of their energy in the first part of the second half. I'm not so sure. But yeah, either way, it was a great game to watch. Credit to Plymouth as well. I mentioned him already, Morgan Whittaker. What a talent. I felt for me today, Mileta Rajovic really was lacking again in terms of hold-up play. Duels won, headers won. He wasn't really at it for me. When we needed that striker to hold up the ball, relieve some pressure, he wasn't really doing it for me. Whereas I looked at Morgan Whittaker for Plymouth, and I actually thought, what a player, what a player. I think he's scored 13 or 14 championship goals so far this season, or goals total anyway in all competitions, which is a great return for someone at a club like Plymouth as well. So fair play to him, fair play to Plymouth. I thought all their attacking players looked excellent today. And yeah, I'm sure they're going to have a good season. They're having a great season anyway for getting promoted from League One last season. And yeah, I was impressed with them at Vicarage Road, and I was very impressed with them today. Where do Watford go forward from here? I thought our defending was again quite shaky today. Ben Hamer pulled out a few good saves. I think for me, where I'm at is I feel like we do need a few additions in the January transfer window. And I feel the season can go one of two ways, really. I feel like if we stay, as we are at the moment, I feel like we'll finish probably comfortably in mid-table. Or does Gino Pozzo want to take the risk and actually go, let's try and get Watford in the playoffs. Let's try and achieve promotion this season. I think that's the risk. You've got to decide if you're going to take that risk or not. Does he want to spend the money? I don't think so, especially with the recent news of a potential investment into Watford by a US company who is currently unnamed. So for me, I'm assuming Gino Pozzo will probably keep his money in his pocket, is what I'm assuming. Maybe Watford will get a couple of loan deals done from some Premier League clubs. I'm not sure. I don't have any inside information. But if it was me personally, as a fan running the club, I'd spend a little bit of the cash and go for the players because we are so close. And yeah, I feel like we're only a couple of players away. I think a striker is needed, a quality striker at that. I don't want a bargain buy from Denmark or one of these random leagues. I want a quality striker who can hold up the ball and is a quality finisher. I think a DM is needed as well. I think if we lost Jake Livermore for an extended period of time, a DM is needed. The keeping situation, I think, can be resolved in the summer. Batman and Hamer, I think, are fine for now. And I think another fullback is needed as well. If Jamal Lewis is going to be out for an extended period of time, I'd bring in a left back. And same with Jeremy Ngakia. If he's going to be out for another month or two, I think another right back is needed to compete with Ryan Andrews as well. And potentially a centre back as well. So there's lots of areas for Watford to work on in the transfer window. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. In summary, a very exciting game to watch on New Year's Day. Thank you so much for watching this video as well. Credit to Plymouth once again. And yeah, Watford playing the FA Cup against Chesterfield this coming weekend at Vicarage Road. Only home match in January, so make sure you get yourself down to Vicarage Road. I believe it's the Graham Taylor match day as well, so make sure you take your scarf. And yeah, I'll catch you again for another video very soon. Bye-bye.